my name is Robin Mumford, and I'm super excited to be going live on my YouTube channel for the first time. I've just over 70 subscribers, so thank you so much for your support. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an update of my journey and where I'm at with digital marketing. So I have been with direct selling for most of my life. I then switched over to multi-level marketing. The difference between direct selling and multi-level marketing is quite broad. The differences are quite different. I didn't realize what I was getting into when I went into multi-level marketing, thinking, because you don't know what you don't know, that it was similar to I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. I thought it was similar to, I thought direct selling and multi-level marketing were much of a muchness, but I realized the impact and the difference that it makes to have a multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing is the pyramid guy. That's the one that you actually want. So you come into the business, and the more people you bring into the business, the more successful you are, because you are duplicating the system, you are duplicating yourself, and that is the sort of secret to success. So if you find a product that you love, if you find a person that you know, like, trust, couple that with the product and the people, the profits is a no-brainer. But if you don't find yourself in a place where you can put your hand on your heart and get excited every day about your product, then it's not really going to happen for you. So in this process, I have found the most amazing products that I'm using, that I love, and yet it's not my core, my soul, the thing that gets me up in the morning. It's not a product. So I used to be with Honey Fashion Accessories, and I absolutely liked the product, but I loved the opportunity where I could show people how to create a small or a bigger income depending on their needs for their family. We did from a week to week, just helping people get a little bit of extra money for transport, for bread and milk, just to carry you over to month end. Multi-level marketing was quite different. You had to show up very differently to direct selling. So direct selling, you would sell to your neighbor, to your friend, to the lady in the tuck shop, to the lady at the office, schools, wherever you would have a network, your teachers, your children's teachers, however that would look for you, where your network was. Multi-level marketing is more of a recruitment, where you need to bring as many people as you can and then kind of see who sticks. It's a lot of mindset stuff, it's a lot of personal development, and a lot of people simply don't show up. So having a background with direct selling, loving the people part of it, I was going to look at doing some life coaching and a couple of other things, but truth be told, you cannot give what you do not have. So I've had a season where I've been still and just kind of finding where I need to be. I went back into a corporate position where I was a personal assistant, and where I got to a point where I wasn't feeling that I was adding enough value to the company that I was part of. So I knew that I could do the job, but if I wasn't coming with my A game and the whole of me, I was doing a disservice to the company I was with as well as to myself. So I was really blessed to have the opportunity to find a platform where we could invest some money and get a monthly return on it. Hindsight is a lovely thing. Short story long, that vision kind of changed very quickly for us, and we were in the position where we had no income, which is fine because it's all part of adulting and the journey that we were on. So we found ourselves both at home. It was December school holidays, and the boys were looking at us going, so why don't you guys just get real jobs, and then you would be on leave, you wouldn't be working all the time, and then we could do stuff. So we were on a mission to create opportunities that empower ourselves and empower others, hence Debt-Free Families, this YouTube channel that we started, because we really did feel that we could be the change that a lot of people needed. We wanted to create hope for the future for a lot of people. My husband is an accountant, he's got a financial background, and he is really, really, really gifted when it comes to numbers and figures and cryptocurrency and reading charts, and he could just sit behind the computer and look at these things and get excited about it, and he's got the amazing gift of teaching, so he could impart that knowledge onto other people. Yet people don't show up. So a lot of times they would say, oh, we'll give you our money and then you can do it for us, and he was going, No, I will teach you how to do it. Anyway, we have gone on a journey, and that is not for today. But today, I just want to encourage you to, wherever you find yourself, to just breathe, to just choose you, and to just try something. So I have started a 90-day journey. I started it on the 1st of May. The 1st of May, I started a 90-day journey. That will take us to the 30th of July. I also started another 90-day journey on the 20th of May, when I realized what I was doing for the first 20 days wasn't creating any traction, any sort of, anything. So since, I would say, I found out about the digital marketing space in December, I did analysis paralysis, because when you have put your time, your effort, your energy, your everything into something, and you're just not getting a result, something happens to your confidence. You just get shaken when you are going to the same people in the same network all the time, and you're just getting no. Or I actually said to Keith, I'm like the blue, what did he say? Blue tick chick. Because it's like, it's fine if you don't reply. I'm like totally not taking it personally. So yeah, blue tick chick. So I found a blueprint, digital marketing blueprint, where whatever you sell within the digital marketing space, whatever you buy, you can then got the resale rights on it. So it's like buying a franchise. So you buy a Starbucks, and you buy that's your franchise. However many cups of coffee you sell is up to you. The franchise belongs to you. So if you, in the e-learning space, I know in COVID, a whole lot of people did a whole lot of different courses. You could look at it like that, where you do a crocheting course, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I love crocheting. I'm just going to show all my friends, and we're going to get a group together, and then I'm going to charge them to come and do the course. Same concept. So this is a digital marketing platform, where the company that I worked for previously, you see all these little seeds that are planted and these puzzle pieces that start coming together. So I worked for a company, and the owner said, well, why don't you look at doing the sales side of it, because then you can just bring business in and earn a commission. And I was like, okay, but what if we could get a funnel system, so people are attracted to us somehow, and then we start collecting emails, and then we get an emailing list of our perfect customer. So this seed was planted last year already. And then I spoke to a friend who's more like tech savvy and digital minded and does IT and all of that. And she was like, yeah, she can do it. I was like, great. So now how do you put these sparkly personality ideas and a system together? And then I was introduced to the 6-figure blueprint, where I'm going, this is a no-brainer. All we need to do is plug in to what they're doing and duplicate it. And they actually encourage that, which is the craziest part. So I didn't want to come in at $100, because I always felt like maybe it's a mind, I don't know what you call it, a mind thing, but I didn't want to come in at $100. I didn't want to do that. I want to come in at the $900. I want to put everything on the table and say, I want to speak from experience. I remember years and years and years, most of my success with my previous business with Honey Fashion Accessories was that I was the person. I had this whole collage in my lounge, in 3 of the flats that we lived in my house as well. We had a collage, and I had 2008, we went to the UK. I saved my honey money, and we went to the UK on holiday. It was tangible. People could see it. I had a story. It was my story. 2009, we went to Portugal. Did I save for that trip? No. I was blessed by my aunt, and she got an incentive trip, and she took me on the trip with her, and she knew once I'd had a taste of that, there's no ways I would go back from that. And that kind of started my success path with, if you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. And to be in Lisbon, in the Algarve, and experiencing that, and opening up to this beautiful view, and sipping cappuccinos that were delivered to our door, that something shifted in me, and I'm like, I want that. I don't just want that for me, I want that for my family. So every single year, I was motivated, inspired, excited every single day to achieve those goals. And we, by the grace of God, traveled every single year in my journey with Honey, and met some amazing people on the way. We went through a lot, but that was part of who I was. But I don't have that, the DNA hasn't changed. in terms of wanting more for my family. But we found ourselves in a position where it was like, okay, step back to step forward. So it's all about timing. So when a friend said to me, don't I want to come and give this digital marketing thing a try, I was skeptical and did a lot of research. Borrowed the money for the blueprint, and then I looked at myself in the mirror and I had doubts. I had a confidence problem. I didn't believe that I could make this work. I didn't believe that I could do it. I didn't. I just thought, how on this good green earth am I going to do this after doing nothing for so long, and also doing so much yet getting no return on my time. So anyway, I decided to choose what was important, and had some health things. So kind of sat back and chose me and researched. I have listened to more webinars than I can't even tell you than I did in COVID. In the last couple of months, I've listened to webinars, I've followed people, I've seen people's journeys, I've seen people go from no following on TikTok to earning 6 figures. And when I say 6 figures, they are talking in US dollars. Yeah. So I have not got the blueprint, so I cannot tell you that I've got a glitzy, glamorous story, but I can tell you that I am consistent and I am an accountability partner. And every day from 9 to 11, I've got a friend that comes to me and we are working the system. We kind of got, what's the word? The squirrels in, because we know what we know. We've been doing multi-level marketing, and just follow the flipping system. So we are following the system, and so it'll be interesting.
Now, then you go into the digital community
You see?
Of 18,000 people.
I don't know what happened there. Digital community, 18,000 people. Legacy program. I don't know what just happened on that phone. But yes, so what is my point? My point is, if you just have a big enough why, you can make anything work. So if you know me, you like me, you trust me, and you want to live vicariously through me, like Kathy said the other day, then let's do that. Let's do it together. I do not know how it looks. I do not know how I get the $900. I do not know how you get the $900. I do not know if you show up. I do not know if I know I'm showing up, because I've written myself a letter on day 1, which was also day 20, and I've made a commitment to myself, because my kids deserve it. My kids deserve everything I didn't have. Never mind my kids, I deserve to have all the stuff I've had to say no to for the past however many years. And am I going to save anybody? Am I going to sponsor anybody? I did commit to I'm going to call it sowing a seed. I'm going to take the $50 that I thought I could start the business with. So my first $50 that I earn, I'm going to sow that seed into my friend, who did not blue tick me, but has always messaged me and always replies. And she knows who this is. She knows who that is. Her daughter is also a little serial entrepreneur, and I got a voice note a couple of weeks ago. She took her mom's phone and she was selling raffle tickets. I actually didn't get that cruise. I'll have to keep on answering. But yes, so I'm not sponsoring anybody. I have done my time. I have shown up for people that have not shown up for themselves. So if you choose for you, I will show you what I'm doing. I will hold your hand. If you do not show up, you're not failing me. Oh, how freeing is that? I'm showing up for me. I know what my goals and dreams are. I know that I want to travel. I know that I want to be able to pay my kids' school fees up front before the year starts next year. I know that I don't want to have this constant anxiety about everything. We live in the most beautiful country, and there's stuff going on at the moment, and we need to set ourselves up to win. So I am just posting this today, and I can see that it's live. I don't even know if it's going to save. I don't even know who's watching this. I don't think anybody, but I'm doing this because I did. So thank you. And if you want to share it with somebody that's on your heart, that would be amazing. I also don't know how to stop it. So yes, I'm going to figure this out. Thank you for your support. If you can share this with somebody that needs some encouragement If you want to message me, direct message me to encourage me, that'll be amazing, and I'd so appreciate it. I'm still trying to get out of here. Nope, not that. Okay, hopefully if I close this, it doesn't disappear. Eek.